Most high achievers secretly feel like they are failing, not occasionally, constantly. Not because their performance is objectively poor, but because there is a hidden gap almost nobody talks about. The gap between the commitments they have made and the commitments they are actually managing properly. And that invisible gap quietly drains energy, confidence, and self-respect every single day. Immanuel Kant believed the ability to make and keep promises was the foundation of moral life. Break enough promises, even to yourself, and something inside begins to fracture. David Allen discovered the exact same principle operating inside modern productivity. Most professional stress is not caused by having too much to do. It is caused by unmanaged agreements. And the strangest part is this: many of the agreements damaging your mental state were never consciously made at all. Every time you think, I should call them back, that is an agreement. I need to deal with that. Agreement. I've been meaning to. Agreement. David Allen calls these incomplete agreements. And he discovered something psychologically devastating. Every incomplete agreement creates a low-level drain on emotional energy, not just mental bandwidth, emotional weight. Most people are not exhausted because they are lazy. They are exhausted because they are carrying dozens, sometimes hundreds of unmanaged commitments silently running in the background. And the psyche keeps score. Whether you consciously track them or not, that is the key insight. The problem is not that the agreements exist. The problem is that they remain unmanaged. Here is the most liberating framework in the entire GTD system. For every commitment in your life, you only have 3 legitimate options. Option 1, complete it. Do what you said. Close the loop honestly. Option 2, renegotiate it. Change the terms. Adjust the timeline. Admit reality changed. This is not failure. Renegotiation is honesty. Option 3, eliminate it. Consciously decide you are no longer doing it and remove it from your system completely. No guilt, no vague, lingering obligation, no maybe someday pretending, just honesty. Most people accidentally choose a hidden 4th option. Leave the commitment unmanaged forever. That option creates continuous emotional leakage, and most people are carrying dozens of these leaks simultaneously. Here is what surprises almost everyone. The collection habit improves self-esteem, not because you suddenly accomplish more, because you begin keeping better agreements with yourself. Most people assume self-esteem comes from achievement. Allen observed something different after decades of coaching executives and professionals. Self-esteem comes from integrity, the relationship between what you say you will do and how honestly you manage those commitments. A person with 10 cleanly managed commitments often feels psychologically healthier than someone with 50 unmanaged commitments and larger achievements, because integrity feels stabilizing. The nervous system relaxes when promises are handled honestly, not perfectly, honestly. At first, this sounds personal, like a private productivity technique for reducing guilt. But Allen discovered something much bigger inside organizations. When teams adopt the collection habit, trust increases dramatically. Because vague conversations become explicit agreements, meetings stop ending with confusion. Someone asks, what is the next action? And suddenly every commitment becomes visible, assigned, trackable, clear. That single question transformed execution cultures inside organizations Allen worked with, including Microsoft and the US Navy. Not because the question is magical, because clarity creates trust. People stop wondering whether important things will happen. The system shows them. Here is what happens when the collection habit becomes fully integrated into your life. You stop carrying invisible psychological debt. You stop feeling vaguely behind all the time. You stop the constant background guilt generated by unmanaged agreements. Not because every project is complete, because every commitment is being handled honestly, completed, renegotiated, or consciously eliminated. Most people feel best about themselves after finally cleaning up old obligations, responding to avoided messages, clarifying unclear commitments, and renegotiating unrealistic expectations. Alan's insight is simple: do not wait for a yearly reset to restore integrity. Practice it weekly.